This is harvest time for a local favorite, the mandarin, and one very special variety celebrating its 20th year this August. A proud achievement for farm manager Zethu Radebe.
Welcome to Zandvliet, the home of ClemenGold mandarins. My love for farming stems way back home. I'm from KZN. My father is a farmer. My mom is also big in agriculture. So I think that's where it all began. The reason why I love farming is that I'm working with nature. So all the obstacles, the weather, the pests, and when you overcome those obstacles on your way, you feel like an achiever. And that is why I love farming so much. Being a female in this industry has proven to be a challenge, but a challenge that I have embraced, and it has shown me that it is possible that women can also be farmers and make it work and prove successful. There's a lot of hard work that goes into producing any crop. So you need to be hardworking, you need to be patient, you need to also be disciplined. So those are the attributes that make up a good farmer.
Together with Zethu, GM Jan Willem Bonzaar oversees the big picture and the smallest detail.
Indigo fruit farming's roots date back to 1983 when the Essa family in the Watervalsrivier Valley signed a supply agreement with Woolies for citrus. And in the past 40 years, the company has grown exponentially to the extent that we've now got more than 3,000 hectares of premium citrus planted in South Africa. And we focus on premium mandarins and seedless lemons. The joys of producing a ClemenGold is to see how people enjoy the fruit, and it gives us pride. It's also humbling to see the increasing demand for the fruit. So the brand ClemenGold obviously stands for quality. It's a superior fruit to a normal mandarin or a nachi. It's nice to be able to be part of that journey to produce fruit that's enjoyed the world over with a stamp of consistent quality throughout the season, season after season. Zethu is a natural leader. She's great to be part of the team, and she commands great respect among her subordinates and her peers. So I remember when she started, the guys in the orchard thought she would be a pushover, this lady manager coming in, but she quickly showed them that she's no pushover. And she's got the attention to detail and the dedication to her work that we require to produce the fruit the market wants. So I'm happy to work with Zethu. She's a great person, and I also look forward to a future with us at Indigo Fruit Farming and in the citrus industry.
First grown in Morocco, this varietal has experienced a golden age in the hands of our local farmers.
My journey with ClemenGold started 3 years ago, where I fell in love with the company itself, and I've seen myself grow. My responsibilities in this company is to ensure that we produce this beautiful mandarins. If you look at it closely, it's got that distinctive orange color which sets it apart, which the customer loves. Easy peeling, and they are virtually seedless. What we try to achieve is balance in the juice content, the sugars, the acids, perfectly balanced to achieve the best tasting mandarin.
Also flourishing here is a culture of more women in the driving seats of farming, like Abigail Yankees.
Om saam met Zethu te werk is baie inspirerend, want sy is so ons moeder. Sy help altyd en sy het die meeste liefde. Voor mij is het regtig inspirerend, die trekkerij, want dat maakt me sterker als een vrouw elke dag. Wanneer ik leer dingen doen wat mannen doen, zodat geeft me enorm meer kracht om op te staan elke dag.
South Africa's appetite for these wonders has led to chefs exploring their versatility. Georgia East has salads, mains, desserts, and even cocktails lined up.
The meals that I'm going to be making today were inspired by the concept of setting an outside table and eating al fresco, and maybe bring in some Mediterranean flavors and a bit of an Italian influence. And over the 4 courses that I'm doing, I wanted to showcase the versatility of ClemenGold, so how you can use it in many different ways.
Hey Georgia, look what I have for you.
These are stunning. They're actually going to be so perfect for the dessert that I have in mind to make for us today.
I'm glad.
You
That's why
ready
I
to
brought
cook?
it. I'm ready.
We're going going to start off with dessert, purely because it needs a bit of time in the fridge to set.
Okay.
But it's a beautiful dessert, really, really simple. It's called a posset.
Okay.
And it's made with cream and ClemenGold zest and juice.
Sounds
and
yummy.
what we're actually going to do, something I'm very excited about, we're going to serve it inside a ClemenGold. I know that sounds crazy, but it's going to work out, I
can't
promise
wait
you.
to see that.
So first what we're going to do, we're going to go in with about a cup of caster sugar, followed by 600 mils of heavy cream.
Okay.
The thicker the better.
Looks yummy already.
The next part of the recipe is we're actually going to go in with some ClemenGold zest, and that's what's going to give us this beautiful citrusy flavor.
Okay.
I'm going to do one, and then you can do the other.
All right. Okay. No problem.
So just very gently zest, so you can really get that beautiful ClemenGold scent.
I can smell it from here.
Yes, really freshens up the kitchen.
You must just tell me if it's enough.
No, we actually want the zest of the whole fruit.
The whole fruit,
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Oh.
It really is going to add in this beautiful concentrated citrusy flavor to our dessert. I'm just going to give it a bit of a whisk just to combine. Now we're ready to move to the stove.
All right.
Once the cream has actually come to a simmer, it's going to start bubbling up like this. It looks very dramatic. And what this is doing, it's actually reducing the cream, so when we pour it into our bowls, it's going to set beautifully and make a lovely creamy dessert.
Okay.
It needs to bubble like this for about 3 minutes exactly. Now this is ready, and we're going to squeeze the juice of these ClemenGolds that we zested earlier in here for some extra flavor. Another thing I just love about ClemenGold is just look at how juicy they are.
Sure. Very.
And that juice is packed with natural vitamins we can all use. Once mixed in, strain all the zest out using a fine sieve.
What we're going to do here is we're going to take these beautiful ClemenGolds that you've just brought me, and we're actually going to make a little dessert bowl out of them. So I want these with the nice leaves on them. I think it looks quite pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty. I left them for that.
Thank you. So you're going to cut the lid off, just like so. If you can see what I'm doing here, you actually want to break the fruit away from the skin perfectly, so there's no juice that's going to be left inside our little bowl,
Got you.
because we don't want to dilute the posset mixture.
All right.
So at the end of the day, once you've cleaned it out a bit, you're going to be left with a beautiful little bowl just like that. And we're actually going to pour our dessert into it.
Okay.
Then when we serve it, just like that on top.
Beautiful.
So if you're eating your own little ClemenGold.
Yes, it's lovely.
From here, it's into the fridge for 2 to 3 hours to set, before serving with a delicious shortbread.
So now we're going to move on to our main course, which is essentially just a roast chicken, which is one of my favorite meals. It's very comforting. But we're going to flavor it with ClemenGold. And what I love is it's got a beautiful, vibrant sweetness that pairs beautifully with things like red onion and fennel, which is, for me, citrus's best friends. So what we're going to start off with doing is we're going to make a marinade.
Okay.
So once again, just like the previous recipe, the zest.
Right.
And then next, my favorite, garlic. Always need garlic. Now we're going to flavor it with some finely chopped rosemary that I actually chopped ahead of time.
Okay.
So you can go in with 3 nice big pinches. Some salt and pepper, some olive oil. And lastly, we're going to use the juice of the ClemenGold that we zested earlier.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this a mix, just to get everything going.
Okay.
And then, easy peasy, just gonna go in with our chicken pieces. And I've chosen drums and thighs because I think the darker meat always roasts so beautifully and doesn't dry out.
I always prefer drumstick.
Me too, me too.
I can literally smell the rosemary, the citrus, the
Just wait until it's in the oven.
garlic.
Taking your chicken roast next level, these flavors mark a welcome move from winter into spring.
So what I've decided to use as aromatics to flavor our roast with is some lovely red onion and some baby fennel. So that sweetness in the fennel is really going to complement the citrus in the chicken. And then lastly, we're going to add in about a glass of dry white wine. This is a Chardonnay.
Okay.
Again, to pick up those natural sweetness.
Is it okay for someone that doesn't maybe take alcohol?
So if you don't take alcohol, you can switch out with water or chicken stock.
Oh, okay. All right.
A complement to the chicken is George's seared squid salad. Into a very hot skillet, go your clean baby squid, marinated in chili and garlic. Prepare tomato, fennel and mint salad with a leafy mix of greens and your seared squid, and finish with ClemenGold slices.
I think that looks good. What do you think?
It looks amazing. I can't wait to dig in.
Let's make a cocktail.
Let's do that.
I'm going to make a twist on a classic Aperol spritz.
Okay.
But instead of Aperol, we're going to use Campari, which is a beautiful bitter orange liqueur. And we're going to pair it with freshly squeezed ClemenGold juice. Then we're going to top it up with your favorite
Bubbly.
And then finally, we're going to balance it with just a touch of sparkling water.
Okay. This is lovely.
Cheers.
It's delicious. Cheers. Okay, still waiting.
Let's go. Enjoy.
All right.
With the harvest completed around late August, Jan Willem, Abigail and Zethu can relax and enjoy the fruits of their months-long labor.
We finally got everything on the table, and I want you guys to dig in and see if you can taste the ClemenGold notes in each and every dish.
Thank you.
If these uniquely African flavors were born in Morocco, then they have flourished to perfection in South Africa.
I can still taste the ClemenGold, the citrus coming through.
Yeah, this is very fresh. Flavor is amazing.
The legacy I would like to leave behind is one that encourages women, young women, that anything that they put their head into and work hard at is possible, and the sky's the limit. Whatever that you reach for, look at me, I'm a farmer in a male-dominated industry, and I'm making it work.
All the more reason to toast 20 years of these locally produced golden wonders. So here's to the next 20 and even more worth celebrating.